facing the stairs. That's awesome. There. Oh, wait, I think there's one more. Oh, shit, no. Never mind. I remember there was a... What is this? No, it's not it. Never mind.
This is funny if you're
Oh,
laughing.
for the
It's
love.
like,
Sorry, guys. Well, no one's on there yet. Okay, we're good. Okay. Okay, how do I get this thing to disappear? I have this stupid thing. All right. Anyway. Until I see somebody, I'm going to go onto my channel and see if I can find myself. There it is. Then I can access 3 people. I'm going to say, oh my God, I have people on my thing, but it's me. Oh, I'm a little delayed. Yeah, I got to take off my... I'm going to say, oh my God, I have people on my thing, but yeah, see, it's delayed. It's weird. Okay, if anybody knows what I'm doing right now, I have like this stream of... If anybody's gone live, if you guys can help me. Yeah, see, it's delayed. It's weird. It's really delayed. Okay, if anybody knows... Oh, it's playing. Right now, this is like a crazy dynamic here. If anybody's gone live, if you guys can help me. It keeps replaying it. That's so weird. Oh, hi. Yeah, that's weird that it keeps... Maybe just turn off the volume on it. That's crazy that it was playing the same thing over and over again now. I wanted to go to the chat if I can. Maybe I'll just randomly go to YouTube and just find myself and not be on my channel. Anyway, guys, I have this weird thing on my phone here and I want to get rid of it because I don't know what's going on here. I guess I just pick normal. Oh, for the love of God. Maybe I'll just randomly go to YouTube and just find myself and not be on my channel. Live chat. Hello, Shelby. I have this weird bar on my phone that I'm trying to get rid of, and maybe if I can find myself on the laptop, and I can read your chats that way because it's blocking it. Anyway, guys, I'm trying to... There I am. I'm like, I've never... Oh, there it is, right there. Oh, for the love. I obviously don't do chats very often. This is bugging me, though. I can't... Oh, that's cool. Thank you with all your cool things on that. I like that. Okay, good. Hello, congratulations on 5K subscribers. Thank you, Susie. And I guess I don't need to comment. I'll just look at my computer for the comments. You made this happen. Congratulations. Thanks, Susie. I did get a lot of help from VCC, but obviously when you get on my channel, you got to want to stay on it. So I guess that's my time to make sure. And by the way, we have these cool silver tin cups we're cheersing to champagne, shams, me and my buddy. It's rubbery. It's weird. And you can put it in the freezer. It's crazy. It's like you can feel like to chew on stuff.
in silicone? Or?
I don't know. It's really cool though. So, but I'm trying to get rid of this. I could have sworn, oh there, thank God I got rid of it. I could have sworn that this thing had like 3 ways of, I face that way, I face this way, and then I face this way widescreen or something, but apparently not. So whatever. You get what you get. Okay, my buddy decorated her couch for me. So, and my little jacket, Let Your Light Shine. Thanks, sweet tea. You're happy for me? Thank you. I appreciate that. And now you guys are talking to yourselves, which cracks me up. It's so funny. I'm watching myself on the computer. It's so delayed. I'm like thrown off by that. So I apologize if I'm having squirrel moments right now. It's not that often I go live. There's probably a reason. Now you guys understand. Because I can't control my environment. Anything goes, man. And I'm having some champagne. Is anybody having any kind of drinky situation? And if you are, what is it? So let's share. Let's have an adult drinkage moment. So there you go. Oh, I see you guys are all talking to each other. So I'm like, I was going to say hi, but you guys are talking to each other. I'm like, okay, my bad. I'm just going to stay back here. I got a phone call coming in. I got to get rid of that. Okay. Yeah. Man, I've been vlogging for a long time. So, and I think in my Q&A I mentioned, like, I finally, oh, you're having some iced coffee, Tracy. That's cool. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Thanks for being in my chat. Just a Bud Light with a Canadian whiskey shot. All right. I don't think I've ever tried Canadian whiskey. Is it different than other whiskey? I don't know. I'm not really a hard liquor kind of gal. I like wine, champs and wine, white wine, dry white wine. So that's all I got at the moment. But I do have the Founders Coffee vlog coming probably tomorrow. So I did it yesterday, but I don't like to put out too many vlogs in one day. So sometimes it looks like I'm a daily vlogger, but I'm really not. Sometimes I'll pump out like 4 vlogs in one day and just have them go out. If you notice I'm wearing the same outfit, that would be why. It's not like I'm wearing the same clothes every day. So, oh, Tracy's saying hello, Kishiganeko. That's cool. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Just some water for me, sweet tea, Shelby. Okay. Very cool. Anybody have any fun plans for Thanksgiving? Are you guys staying home? Anybody go out to eat? Because I'm gonna say I've never done where I go out to eat, and I'm not against something like that. It seems easier actually. Going out and having a turkey dinner at some restaurant. Oh, you do usually go out. Okay. Is there a particular place you go out, Michelle? And how do I make you? I'm trying to think if I'm on my channel or not. If I can make you a moderator. Add moderator. Did that work? Oh, okay. Cool. I'm hoping I won't get any crazy trolls in here. Tracy, I think I'll make you one too, because I think you're a moderator for Michelle's channel. And you do a heck of a good job. So if anybody else wants to be one, I mean, I don't think anybody needs to do anything, but you like to do a fancy dinner. Oh, fancy. That's cool. But where exactly do you go? Did you say? No, you don't go. Is there any particular, do you go to the same place every year, or is it somewhere different every time? Yeah, actually, Michelle, because Nick said Tracy was promoting my channel as far as getting to 5K. So Tracy, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Sometimes I'm not on everyone's lives, because sometimes I wake up so early. I'm kind of in nap mode sometimes in the evening. Sometimes then I'll wake up real quick and then go back to bed. So I don't get to do people's live streams. And if they're way long, maybe I'll watch them later when they're done live streaming in the morning if I'm working on my newsletters, just to listen to them. Ooh, it's a mod party. That's right. That's cool. And then Michelle, you said 1 year I went to LAVO, once at Capitol Grill. I go somewhere different each year. Oh, that's cool. And you're welcome. Thank you again. Great mods you have. Oh, well, I guess Michelle and Tracy, you guys are great mods. I agree. Capitol Grill. Okay, so Susie Luck has a ride, says the same. We go out for Thanksgiving, usually Capitol Grill. I've never heard of that. Hey, you're welcome for the wrench. Yeah, because normally in the past, when I lived in California, it was always in-laws or my own families, like my mom or sister's house. So I never really had a Thanksgiving of my own, which after a while, it kind of bugged me because I'm like, kind of want my own traditions or my own thing. My kids are growing up to be either my side of the family or Steve's side of the family. And after a while, I'm like, I want to do my own thing. So ever since I moved to Nevada, I do my own thing. So, and actually, I think the first year, me and Sarah were like, we like crab legs. And so, like, Steve did his turkey thing because he's very traditional. But I'm like, I want some freaking crab legs. Me and Sarah had crab legs. I thought that was pretty cool. Hello, Delivering with Ellen. I do remember you because I ran into you at the grocery store. And actually, Ellen, there was a vendor who recognized me not too long ago. I thought it was funny. I was like, he's like, do you have a YouTube channel? And he actually took a picture of me and everything too. So like, well, thank you very much. It's weird being recognized. It just throws me off. Michelle, a lot of places on the strip have special Thanksgiving dinner that day. We are lucky we live here and on the strip is open. Yeah, I agree. I love 24/7 places. That's one of the reasons originally when we were thinking about moving out of here in California, There are some friends who moved to Pennsylvania. I'm like, well, it's cheap there. Shoot, I could probably buy 2 homes for the price of the sale of my condo. But I don't like that they roll up the streets. Some places don't even sell alcohol in grocery stores. Kind of weird to me. I'm like, no, Christy don't do. So I like the 24/7, even though I'm not a 24/7 party girl in any way. I just like that that's available if I wanted to be that way one day. It's kind of weird because I like to pack it in and be home in the evening, but I do like my wine or champs. I just like it at home. But, or no, I do. I mean, I go out to BCC, I'm drinking too, but I'm just not a big partier. I always end up leaving early. So, yes, I know you got to meet Christy. She told me it was a day I was not working, and she said that she ran into you. So, and oh, you guys are saying hi to each other. Oh, thanks, Kevin. Congrats on 5K. Appreciate that. How many people are in my chat now? 14. Cool. Oh, and 11 likes. Thank you so much. You like the dark and dank? Thank you. This one is not in my store because my friend Christy ordered it as a gift when I did my 1000th vlog. So this is, so it's got my logo in the back. So maybe I should copy her and create this for my merch. I cut off the collar, so I made it into like that kind of t-shirt, but I mean, I could do that. Why not, right? And Michelle, my VCC shirt came in, so I can't wait to wear that. So, of course, not at the next place because it's too bougie and fancy, but I don't think I can bougie that shirt up too much. But next time we all meet up, I want to all wear it. I think it's kind of funny, kind of cool to have like a little VCC uniform going on. I think so too. So maybe I will. I'll ask or try to copy this kind of font and simple, you know, nice and simple like that. Maybe, I don't know, what are your favorite, seems like dark and dank is one of my infamous sayings. Time to peruse the menu, but I don't know if that's kind of weird. So I'm like, I don't know if I should just put like the most popular sayings I say and then make them merch on their own. Because my shirt has all the things I say, but maybe there are particular favorites that I can make, you know? Oh, you're gonna order a VCC hoodie. That's cool. You know what's kind of weird about mine though? I like the hoodie itself. It's very thick. The material is nice and warm. But my little stains were only on the side and small. And when I washed my jacket, it's very faded now. So I didn't think it was made all that great as far as the logo part. So, oh, okay. Hello. Yes, this is the merch. This is the sayings I have. But Michelle, I think, was the one that's saying that I should make this, copy what you did for me, but put this on my merch store, since this is like a one of a kind right now.
Things, yeah.
Yeah. So, but this is all the sayings. It's my shirt, and then it has technically on the shirt, you should be able to scan a QR. So if somebody's walking around behind you, they're like, "What the heck's on their shirt?" And they scan it. Boom! They got my video, my channel. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, should I have that displayed somewhere? I don't know. Displayed on display. Anybody know what I'm saying? Anybody watch Housewives, by the way? Because if you do, and you know New Jersey Housewives, there was a song that Melissa did, and now I'm just gonna not admit the fact that I watched that anymore. Yeah, dark and okay, I'm thinking the same. Dark and dank seems to be like the best. Ew, I just saw myself turn and saw some roll. Ew, I need to watch myself when I do that. That is not cute. That's why I have the camera kind of looking down on me, because I have it on a stand. This is the stand that VBI also have, because the last time I was outside and I had my hand, I was like, ooh, double chin action, not okay. Michelle, you know the perfect pose. Michelle, I need to perfect that like Michelle does, because she rocks her poses. So I need to do some practice on that. Okay. All right, I gotta read your guys' stuff. I'm talking to myself. We are just gonna, if you are just joining us and haven't smashed the like button yet, we should look at Tracy. Damn, girl, you know how to promote. Packable saying, hey, Susie. All right. Hey, Packable, by the way. I like the New York Housewife. Okay. Then Vegas Visual, Dark and Dank is the corporate tagline for the LetYrLiteShine multinational conglomerate. Wow. Dang, Kevin, are you going to do like a documentary on LetYrLiteShine? I would like to see that, by the way. I am so small in person. Really? Thank you. Does a vlogger camera put 10 pounds on you? Because if it does, then that's good to know. Because I'm like, sometimes I think in my head, like, I'm looking good. And then I see myself. Actually, I know how to angle myself okay. But when I see myself in other people's video, I'm like, ooh, that is no. So thank you. I appreciate that. Real cool t-shirt. Thank you, sweet tea Shelby. Oh, thank you, Michelle, for even showing up. Appreciate it. Have fun yourself. So, and back to Tracy with your New York Housewives. Well, I'm trying to think of my original. I watch a lot of them. I watch OC, Beverly Hills, New York. Ooh, which other ones? Because I know there's a ton of them. I don't watch them all. Oh, New Jersey. I think I stopped watching all the other ones. I think I kind of got bored with them. So I'm like, I'm kind of good on all these ones. So thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. So I need to look at you guys. I'm looking at the chat down here. Actually, I can watch off my phone. I was thinking I couldn't. It'd be easier, but I'm not really having to comment down here. So I'm just kind of adding another viewer to my chat. So there's 18 of us, but one of them's me. So, yes, Susie Luck has arrived. Yep, that's right. So I'm trying to think of what else to ask you guys. Unless you guys have more questions for me, because I know I do a Q&A, so you technically don't need to ask any questions. You can save them for my next Q&A, which I don't know where that's going to be, but, or you can ask away, whatever. When do you start shopping for that certain holiday? That certain holiday? Well, Kevin, the store had something on, I don't want to say right now, but had something on sale today for $1. So I bought it for myself, and hopefully people I live with are watching my live stream, because I'm going to pack it, I'm going to wrap it and address it to myself from my jalapeno stuffed animal, Papito. They're like, what the hell? But normally, I don't like to, I'd rather just do Amazon Cyber Mondays and whatnot. But where I work, soon we'll get 10% off everything in the store, because right now it's just general merchandise and produce. And then they give you a 15% one-time deal to go with that 10% that you already have. Oh, and I hate going because I've already spent all day at that particular company, and then I got to go to the bigger store and do the shopping, and I hate shopping unless I'm shopping for work and getting paid for it. So that's when I do my shopping for that certain holidays, because I have to, but I loathe it every time because I really not a big fan of shopping on my own, like just but to get 25% off everything, it's not a bad gig. It's just, I don't look forward to it, but it's, got to do what you got to do. Tracy, I like the OC one because I'm from the OC. I haven't watched it for a while. Yeah, I think they live in Costa de Casa. I think, oh, well, actually, no, I take that back, because I think Kelly was living in Corona Del Mar, and Heather Dubrow was living in Newport Coast, and they're all over the place. I think it was just Vicky that lived in Costa de Casa. I actually geocached over there one time. And I think there was like a basketball player, is it Kobe? I don't know, somebody, I forgot who it was, that had a house out there. And me and my two geocacher friends had pointed it out because we were on a hill and we could look down. And his backyard was amazing. Like, it had a pirate boat, it had a private little lake. It looked like a freaking water park back there. I'm like, damn, that's pretty dang cool. So, oh, yeah, I can make you a mod. Sweet Tea Shelby. Let me see how I do this. There we go. Do the 3-button thing and add moderator. So does this mean I have to live stream more because I have like 3 mods now? Like, I'm just wondering. Did it work, Sweet Tea? Because I did it, but I don't see you blue yet, so I'm just curious. Yeah, you like all the Housewives? I used to watch Atlanta too. Kenya cracks me up, but I think I just kind of got too overwhelmed by all the other shows I watched that I kind of lost interest in some of them. So, and let's see. Ooh, I don't know how you say your name, but hello, I moved here from Hawaii about 1.5 years ago, still trying to figure out things, but I love it so far. But cheers. Heineken is my favorite. Awesome. So cheers to you. I've noticed since I moved here, I've seen a lot of Hawaiians here. I know it's called the 9th Island. I've never seen too many Hawaiians in Orange County, But out here, I see a lot of them. So it's pretty cool. So cheers to you. And Tracy says, yes. Sweet Tea says, okay. Oh, yeah, you're moderator now. Cool. More live streams, please. Okay. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is, I got to make sure I have time. Like, sometimes I'm with my friend, and she's doing a free play somewhere, getting a free gift. We're kind of in and out, because I don't want to always gamble, because I'm not always in the mood to lose 20 bucks. But I'm not there very long, so I thought, I don't want to force her to stay there for an hour just because I want to live stream. So I'm like, how do I, So I'm going to try to figure it out. And then when I do these, I will post it on a community like I did yesterday to kind of give you guys a heads up. I don't want to make promises like every Monday, Tuesday, whatever, because I don't know why. I'm very much on time and follow through kind of gal, but to be committed to that stresses me out a bit. Because I'm like, what if I can't do it? What if I have no time? What if something happens? Whatever. So I just get anxiety over it. So I'd rather just like, if I feel like I'm going to for sure do it, I'll just like give you guys a heads up. If you guys can come on to the live stream, great. And I know I'm early, and I kind of hope that works out, because I know a lot of the VCC and my friends, other friends like to do it at night. And so we're not at the same time, which works out for everybody else. So you're not having to jump around and go, which one do I want to watch? So. Absolutely, more live stream, girl. Okay. All right, sweetie. I'll try. I'm not as uncomfortable about it as I think. It's always the beginning part when I'm starting. I keep looking at my computer. Sorry about that. It's always in the beginning when I start, because I'm like, oh God. Ooh, do I have a double chin? Do I look okay? Does my hair look stupid? Is my gray showing? Is my tinsel? Oh my God. And then when it starts out and you guys start appearing, it's not a big deal anymore. So it's just that initial. And then I wonder, like, are some people who don't like me gonna be on my live stream and troll me? Because there's some, family members, people like that, like from Orange County, that might just do that kind of crap. And I'm like, ugh, like, do I just ignore them? But that's what the moderators are for, I guess. I can just tell you guys, delete so-and-so, I guess, and you can keep an eye on that. So far, so good. So, anywho, trying to think of questions for you guys. Like, Anybody have exciting plans for the other holiday that Kevin asked for? Oh, look at you, Tracy. Chrissy is a Vegas local and a member of the VCC. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Look at her. Damn. Just don't overthink things. I know, Tracy. My friend Christy says the same thing. I know. I get a little... it's kind of crazy, but I've been listening to this. I kind of ran upon it by accident. Have you guys ever heard of The Secret? And I'm sure you guys have. And Oprah pushed it for a while. Well, it's kind of the same concept, but I ran into this YouTuber, or she's on YouTube. She's not a YouTuber. She's a motivational speaker called Abraham Hicks. And she covers like everything under the sun you can, go through in life. And just how to calibrate yourself and be in the vortex and have that positive thinking and don't think negative and all this stuff. And everything will happen in your way. And paralysis of analysis. Oh, that's a good one, Kevin. I like that. So anyway, I like to listen to her sometimes when I'm out of my vortex, if I'm spinning off my calibration or whatever, and try to get back to because I noticed that if I get off my good vibes, it's like the whole day goes to pot. Like it's just not one thing after another after another. I'm like, that's just so crazy. So I try to listen to her again, get me back on there. This is a link I dropped for you on Michelle Mark's live stream. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's crazy because I'm fast at deleting trolls. Well, look at you guys. It's like an interview. Like, okay, sweet tea, you go, girl. So, yeah, because I was at 4,000. Well, I guess it was a couple days ago when I actually emailed the VCC going, oh my God, I'm so close to 5,000, but it's so slow growing. It's like up, down, up, down. Like, is someone messing with me? I was joking about that. And I think Joe goes, no, that's just YouTube. It just goes up and down. I'm like, yeah, but it's like super slow right now. I'm like, so close. And I saw 4,999. I'm like, I don't even want to say thank you quite yet, because there's going to be that douchebag that's going to unsubscribe as soon as I hit 5,000 when I say thank you guys for the 5,000 subscribes. So, so that was that, right? So then 2 hours later, I checked my YouTube count and it said 5,027. I'm like, how the hell did I just get 28 subscribers that quickly? Or was it 27? Either way, I'm like, that's crazy. And then someone wrote, coming here from Mark's live stream. I'm like, wait a minute. So that's when I messaged the VCC again, like, hey, Mark, did you do something? Like, is this true? Is this guy? And he goes, yeah, I did. And then Nick goes, yeah, even Tracy promoted you on Michelle's live stream too. I'm like, wow. So that's really cool because, you know, that's a lot of people that just decided to subscribe to me. Maybe they didn't know who I was. Not often do I get to hang out with the VCC. Unfortunately, they like to meet later in the day, and sometimes I can't always meet because I got to work at 5 in the morning. And I got to wake up at 3:30. So I'm always coming early bird. When we did Granny Fest and all that, I had to leave by 9 so I can go home. Because when it's on Fremont Street, I live all the way in Henderson. So just to get over there, park and all that stuff. And I had a full long day of work because I'm physically working. I don't always want to go that far. I just want to vlog early, like with my friend. Vlog around 3:30 in the afternoon. Then I'm done with my vlog, edit it, done. And I'm one of those people who like to edit my stuff and get it out right away because I'm a phone vlogger and it's easy. So, you know, and I have to clear my phone for more more memory. And I see, is there a Joe in here? Let me see. Okay, I gotta go back because I see you guys talking here. I'm fascinated. Okay, rock and roll. Oh, there you are, Joe. Dark and Tank Squad. What's up, Joe? You like your Well, thank you. You like your You like my content. Thank you. What do you want to be doing on YouTube 1 month and 1 year from now? 1 month and 1 year from now. So next December, huh? And real quick, everyone say hi to each other. So, okay. What do I want to be doing on YouTube 1 month and 1 year from now? So next December. I kind of like doing what I'm doing. I don't like to make those commitments of, I got you vlog every Monday and Friday, yo, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's going to be just how I do it. I don't really have an agenda on where I go because it makes it easier. Because sometimes I just hit local areas, and some people like to do that off the strip stuff. So, I mean, I just kind of, and being a phone vlogger, it's so much easier for me because I'm just like, I'm already ready to go no matter where I am. I could be at my lunch hour and boom, vlogging. So, so I don't really, I think the same as what I'm doing now. So hopefully that's okay. I think I stepped it up a little bit with music and stuff. I think because I don't use the YouTube's library of music, audio library. I use the Epidemic Sounds library, which is amazing. So to me, you feel like a Midwestern girl, Chrissy, you know? And it's kind of funny because I was born and raised in Anaheim, California. So how, I don't know how I'm, you know, but I know I was definitely, I did not conform to the Orange County ways. It changed. It wasn't always like that. As I grew up, I just noticed, not everyone's a jerk out there, but I just noticed people a lot of narcissistic, jerky people and fake people out there. I'm like, I just don't like it out here. I can't with these people. So, I'm not saying all of you guys. I'm just saying all the people, if you're in Orange County, you're watching my stuff, you're obviously not that way because you would be like, oh my God, unsubscribe. So I am just not that person. I don't like using people. I don't like being friends because I can benefit off you. That stuff pisses me off. So I don't like doing that. In fact, I knew my, let's see, Steve's nephew worked at Disneyland. He was Goofy. He was also like that. He was all the tall characters. Goofy, one of the Muppet Show, because the California Adventures had a Muppet Show. He was one of those guys. He was something else. Anyway, he had access to get us in free. But I just felt like I never talked to the guy. Why would I talk to him now all of a sudden? I just felt weird about that, so I never did. Anyway. Yes, you're not a jerk, Tracy. You weren't at the Granny Fest or anything, right? Because I'm like, I know I met a few of you subscribers, and I don't remember if I met you, though. I don't think so. Sometimes I'm in my own little world and my own little days that I feel kind of embarrassed because I think it was Sweet Tea Shelby. I was like, we've met before. I'm like, yeah, you're right. We did last year, October. Sometimes I get where I'm just like, oh, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. I'm like, wait a minute, we already met. So, pardon me with that. Okay. You grew up in Huntington Beach. I understand what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, Huntington Beach. I was wondering if that was more laid back out there because I know some of these places, like I thought San Clemente was a little more laid back, but um, oh, I'm so darn cool. Why, thank you, Shelby, sweet tea, Shelby. Um, San Clemente is where my somebody that I know lives, and I thought it was kind of a little more low key. Maybe I just thought maybe the beach cities were more down to earth. I'm not really sure. Because Orange County doesn't have the. Not every town is awesome there. Like when I'm watching the like a documentary in Orange County, or they're doing the whatever it is, they're always filming the beaches and all the rich areas. I'm like, there's some ghetto out there too. It's not all like this. Um, but I think because I used to live in Anaheim, I lived in Fullerton, I lived in Tustin, I lived in Cypress. Where else did I live? Anywhere else? Yeah, I think that's all the places. Oh, Brea, that's another place. And then everything else it was okay. I didn't have kids yet. So I didn't have to be around certain people. I wasn't forced to hang around in certain situations. And then I moved to Yorba Linda, and that was the worst. But I also had kids. So laid back with my mind on my money. That's right, Joe. Little Snoop Dogg. I need my gin and juice, okay? So I moved to Yorba Linda and had kids, and now I'm stuck having to like socialize with these moms and go to these school. Oh, it was awful. I'm like, I am so out of my element with this. Please help me, God. I'm just like people living vicariously through their kids. The kids have to be successful or else. Like, it was horrible. Like, maybe that's normal for some people, not for me. I'm just not that kind of person. I'm like, I don't need to brag about my kids. I don't need to live vicariously through them. We're all good, right? Like, it's all just comparison. Who's the better mom? Who's all. Just not my cup of tea. But I felt like I was stuck because I had to be in those situations because I wanted my kids to be involved in stuff. But at the same time, I hated being because I'm like the stay-at-home mom. I worked on my newsletter, so I was a stay-at-home mom, work-at-home mom. And then I was a housekeeper. Oh, good Lord. Imagine me coming in to pick up my kids in my housekeeping outfit. Yeah, no one talked to me. It's like, yep. Anyway, I didn't care. It is what it is. But I'm glad to be here. And my kids are older now. So I'm not having to socialize with all these moms anymore. I'm just kind of doing my own thing, hanging out with people I want to hang out with, not people I'm forced to hang out with. Way better, and the VCC is amazing. I do once again appreciate BBI because if I never met them, I would have not have met anyone else. So there you go. Yeah, Vegas seems to be a better environment for it. Definitely, Tracy. I 100% agree. People are just way more laid back out here. I think not as judgy. There's a few though I run into, and I'm like, oh, they've got to be from California moving. They've got to be. Like, please let it be that, because it really kind of bums me out. There's a few jerks on the road sometimes. I'm like, they're driving like California people. Like, what the heck? So, BCC for life. That's right. That's right. BCC. Wait, no. BCC for life. That's right. I'm like, oh, me and Nick have not done that in a while. It does deserve a t-shirt. Little hashtag. That's right. You down with BCC? Yeah, you know me. That's right. Yeah, I was cracking up with Nick. I like his little BCC for life. Yeah, because the whole BCC, I think when you initiated us, the new group, I think we took it to a whole nother level. If I recall, Joe, remember when we were at that, where was it? The Container Park, I think it was. You're like, wow, BCC never got so like this, so what'd you call it, violent before until Nick. It was just for jokes, but it's pretty damn funny. Then his wife's like, Melissa's like, well, you should have asked me before you invited him. That was pretty damn funny. That was a funny vlog. And that's when Nick ran into that one guy in the bathroom. Yep, got it all on camera. Bathroom buddies, I think Joe said. That was pretty fun times. So anywho, anybody else have any questions? I'm not sure how long I should do this stream. It's been like 35 minutes already, so. First meeting of the full VCC, for the most part, at the Trop. Oh, yes. Every form of vlogging and creation is represented by the VCC. Oh, the other me's in the house. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Oh, you're gonna move to La Jolla, huh? Yeah, isn't that's on the very bottom of the San Diego area, isn't it? I believe so. Because I think I went to a KOA. I think it was in La Jolla. That was a really cool KOA, by the way. I really liked that one. I used to go a few times actually. Yeah, actually, I was initiated, Kevin, myself, and Nick. Oh no, Nick wasn't able to make it that day. He might have been working. So it was me and Michelle and myself. Were initiated at the John Irvine. I don't forget what his name was. Restaurant in Tropicana. So, thank you, Mark. Congrats on 5K. That's right. I'm at like a little over 5K, so I felt it was safe enough to say thank you to everybody. So if someone unsubscribed, I'm still at 5K. Yeah, Robert Irvine, that's what it was. I'm like, I wanted to make sure I got that name right. Yeah, I showed up a little late because I think I was working that day, and I was like hurrying over there. And yeah. So, and now I'm. Oh, how long do you want the live stream? Oh, yeah. I guess when people stop talking, I guess that's time. When there's nobody in the group anymore, I'm like, I'm talking to myself. I remember because I think it was Mark that said, I have a surprise for everybody, but he didn't want to say anything. It was like for a while there. I think Nick was going to do a party at his house, him and Melissa's house, and do the initiation there. I don't know, because it was like big surprise. I'm like, what's going on? So ended up being at the restaurant, and then he initiated or asked us. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I was like really honored. An hour is good for start. Okay, yeah, because I know you guys go pretty long on Fremont. And I said maybe eventually, I'll go long, but for my live streams, but I'm glad that this is long enough for you guys. So, and straight out of Vegas will be patiently waiting. So you must be talking to somebody else. You survived getting beat in. Are you guys talking to each other? I don't know what you're talking about. Mark's just setting in at 3 hours. Oh, settling in at 3 hours. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I apologize, Mark, that I don't always jump in your live streams. But I notice when I do, like you have a crap load of people in there. I don't know how you must do it on slow-mo that you're able to talk to everybody in the stream, or do you miss them sometimes? Because I can't imagine. They must be flying on your chats like crazy. Like how do you, not miss somebody when you have that many people in your chats? Like I have 21, so it's I'm able to. I wonder that when I see people like their huge channels and they got like 1,000 people on their chat, I'm like, how are you able to talk to all these people without missing somebody's question if they're not doing a super chat or something? Because I know that kind of highlights it. Oh, you miss a lot even on slow. I kind of figured so. Plus, you're trying to walk and not run into people. You're trying to concentrate on where you're going. So, yeah, you are a pro though. So I guess like after a while, you probably know what you're doing. So, and I want to just check my phone's, okay, I just wanted to check. I have my charger here just in case. So, but Mark, were you nervous the first time you went live? Because I remember when you first hit 1,000 subscribers, we were all at the movie. I think we went to go see Jurassic Park. It was like, you get to rent out the movie theater, and that was when you hit 1,000 subscribers. We were so excited. And now look at you. You're like, what, almost 17,000 now? I'm like, dang. You miss so much in Mark's chats. They go so fast. Mark does a great job with the chat. Yeah. I agree. Because there's other vloggers in the past, like Jordan, that Days of Jordan Lion. Like in the past, I would go on there and he'd be like, hey, let your light shine, because he knew who I was personally. And then later, he became a huge channel because he collabed with Adam Wu and became a big channel. And I'd get in there and I was like, yeah, I'm lucky I even get a hello, because there's too many people in there. So I was like, yeah, never mind. So, it happens. So I'm trying to think of any other questions. I don't have any. I'm just going to sip some champagne because that's what you do when you have nothing else to say. This glass is weird, though. It's so weird. It's all rubbery. But the champs is delish, so. Yes, Mark does rock. That's true. Very true. And I'm trying to think. I know Nick goes live with Michelle sometimes, but they do late night lives, so I don't always get to. In fact, I don't get to go on them at all because I'm sleeping at that point. So, but everyone else is comfortable about going live except me. So, I'm like, oh, maybe I should just get over it. I think the times in the past, though, it was like, let's go live. Boom. Well, now we're live. I'm like, oh, I guess we're live. So, um, normally I'm with other people. So, yes, aren't we kind? You're welcome. No, I'm just kidding. I was going to ask you, Joe. I'm like, I didn't want to say you haven't. And then you're like, yes, I do. How dare you? You don't know. So I'm like, oops. So I didn't want to act like I did. But I didn't think you have gone live, Joe. But you can, right? Because you're over 1,000, right? Or do you need to be over 1,000 subscribers to go live anymore? Or is there some other way to go? Because I thought other people have gone live without being monetized yet or being at 1,000 subscribers. I think they use a different kind of live stream or something. Okay, so Michelle live streams on Friday nights around 5:30. You can go live. Okay. So Joe, are you like me? You just like, I can't control my environment. I don't know. Like, Chrissy totally rocks. Well, thank you, Mark. That's nice of you. So, yeah. What's your reason, Joe? Maybe me and you can go live together because we're both uncomfortable. Wouldn't that be weird? At the same time, we can duel live. But then we'd be fighting for people to jump on our chart. Because I don't know if we share the same subscribers or not. Maybe we don't. I mean, the subscribers that I had before I came here, obviously, but anywho. Well, thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. And YouTube just changed a lot of rules. Everyone gets community page now. Okay, that's cool. Because I know sometimes when they change the rules, like I remember when they first changed it, I used to be monetized when I was like at 10 subscribers, but like I didn't make a lot of money. And then they went to had to be at 1,000 so many watch time. I'm like, well, that sucks. But I didn't give up because it was just kind of a fun hobby. Kind of kept me busy. So I kept going. But when I moved out here and finally got monetized, I'm like, oh, this is really cool. But of course, unless they've changed, they don't pay you out unless you're over $100, I think. So for a while, I had to wait like a couple months to get paid. So I'm like, all right, eventually. You can barely be on camera to shoot a video and going live. Well, you do good when you film yourself. I mean, I get it. That's in the beginning when I was first vlogging, and my youngest Sarah actually liked being in my vlogs. I always used her as my right hand person to make me more confident to start my vlogs because I felt stupid. Like people are gonna wonder what the heck I'm doing because I'm talking to the camera. But now she's at the age where she doesn't want anything to do with my vlogs, and so now I have to just go alone, or I have my buddies, or I have whoever. I'm vlogging with whoever I'm with, so it doesn't really matter. It's just, but sometimes I'm vlogging by myself, and it's okay too. So anyway, well, I'm thinking about ending the vlog soon because I don't know what else to talk about. To be honest, I just wanted to thank everybody for the 5,000 subscribers. Oh, see, I told you to go live, Chrissy. You are doing amazing. Well, thank you, sweet T. Shelby. I mean, I do have a knack for talking to myself a lot, even though I'm like, I don't know what to talk about. And then I'll just start chatting away. And back in the day when I was a housekeeper and I worked alone, even with my newsletters, taking care of kids and working, you don't really have adult interaction. And so when I'd actually have adult interaction, I chatted their head off. And they're probably like, oh my God. But for some reason, I still have that, even though I work with people now, like adults, I can chat at work, but I still have a way of being able to find things to talk about by myself. Awesome. Yes, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. You know, I guess I like using my computer for the chat because it does not disappear like it does on this. It's gone now. I don't see you guys anymore. I keep forgetting how you say your name. Raphael? Is that how you say it? Congratulations. Thank you. And the other me, you're doing great. Just let it flow. Thank you, Mark. Terry, congrats on 5. Thank you. And Tracy, again. Oh, thank you. Oh, Vegas Best Ideas in the house. You are live. I know. Is this Tamara? Are you surprised? Like, I know. Look at that. The last time I went live, it was because if it wasn't you guys putting me on live, it was because my channel had a glitch and it wasn't being monetized. And the only fix was to go live. And I'm like, you got to be freaking kidding me. There's no other way to do this. So I'm like, all right, here we go. And so I went live. So thanks, Joe. Oh, I said it right. Okay, cool. So then hello, everyone say hello to VBI. Tamara's in the house. I guess I really can't like just cut out right now because Tamara's in the house. Tamara. Why am I calling you Tamara? You know why? Because I'll tell you why. Why do I ask questions when I have answers? I used to have a friend called Tamara, and that's how she spelled her name. And most people that I knew back when I was a kid, that's how they said their name was Tamara, not Tamara. So it threw me off that you say it Tamara with the same spelling. So I'm like, that's right, Tamara. So I apologize when I pronounce it wrong because I'm always used to Tamara. Um, Anywho, it's not. Oh, it's always me, T. G is triple ripple. Oh, okay, that's right. You did say that. That's right. But does Triple Ripple have a YouTube as well? So he would be that on his YouTube channel, I guess? Because I know he does. I thought it was maybe he does. I guess I'm thinking on Instagram or Facebook or something. So I'm gonna read this way. Wish we were back in Vegas to celebrate with you. Yeah, because it's snowing over there, isn't it? Isn't the weather like crazy, crazy cold? It's crazy. You say it right usually. Yeah, I know, usually. But then at first I was like, Tamara or Tamara. Like I remember seeing it that way too. I'm like, oh God, I don't know. Just call her VBI and just like I wasn't sure because I'm like, oh, I don't want to butcher your name. I apologize. It's a Canadian pronunciation. Okay. I almost put those two words together, by the way. I'm like, what am I saying right now? Okay. Oh, he just had those accounts on Instagram and YouTube, no channel. Okay. Okay, that's what I thought. So no technically a channel, but an account so you can respond. Gotcha. Look at me. I've got, yeah, so you're also a moderator. So I'm like, I see all these wrenches. I'm like, ooh, TNG is good. Yeah, it's nice and easy. You don't screw that up. So far, we haven't needed a moderator. Thank God. I haven't had trolls, but I know Mark has had them. So you never know. So it's just, I guess it's flattering if you do. Somebody out there hates you enough to be on your channel and spend their energy on you. Oh, yeah. Ooh, it was a whiteout storm here yesterday. Okay, what exactly is a whiteout? I've never lived somewhere where it snowed. So does that mean you're stuck in your house? Does that mean like you're locked in? What does that mean? I'm just gonna drink as you answer because I don't know what else to say. I don't know what I would do if I lived in snow. So I remember a friend of mine who lives in Nebraska was like, yeah, don't wash your hair in the morning and go outside because you'll get icicles on your hair. I'm like, oh, whiteout means you can't see the difference between the roads and the sky. It's bad. Ooh. Rubber cup. Yo, Joe, are you talking about my cup? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? That kind of didn't sound. Yeah, it's weird. Like I sound like Justin Scarred. Weird. You could put it in the freezer. And if you like, if you're like having some kind of like sensory where you like to chew things, this might be your thing because it's like, you know, like I don't know, like gummy. Like it's kind of weird. But it was a free like gift, so they didn't have what their garden lights. They didn't have them. And they're like, well, we have this and this. I'm like, I'll take that. So that's what I have. I used to follow one of the taco lovers, and he was into the trolls. It made it so bad to follow. You know who I used to? I used to watch this one, the bottom of YouTube. This one guy, and if you like would comment on his channel, other people would like troll you. You're like, damn. So he was definitely he attracted a lot of trolls, and he was like I said, it was the bottom. I was in the phase. I was watching really bad. Like I was in. Okay, I think Anu caught me into the van dwelling thing because he was at the time living in his van before he. Now he's older, so he doesn't do all that. But so from there, I started watching Nomadic Fanatic. If you guys ever watch him, which is a decent channel. But from there, it was like, okay, let's go from there to there. And I kept going down this rabbit hole. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm watching some guy named Elvis and he's living in a van and ew, like he's so gross. And he talks bad about like ham and eggers, 9-to-5ers. Like he's just like an alpha male. Like, I'm like, what am I watching right now? And he acted like he was just the hot, you know what? And all his comments were trolling the whole time. It was comical just to read it because everyone hated him, but they watched him because they hated him. Very interesting. I think he finally got his channel cut. But I'm like, why am I watching this? This is crazy. Anyway, yes, I am actually telling you guys. I'm admitting to stuff. So, oh yeah, so now Tamara, Sweet Tea Shelby's talking to Tamara here. And Tamara saying, G was trying to fix our snowblower today again. We bought it brand new and it hasn't worked good since day one. Jeez Louise. Man, your sister and you were out of town a bit, had to drive in it. Oh, wow, really windy. Jeez. And you think only Northwestern Territories or Alaska worse than where Tamara's or Gord live? It's hell on earth in the winter. But it's expensive to live in Canada. That's why I'm like wondering why is it so expensive when you have to live through this weather? Like I thought it was expensive where if the weather's good, that's why, but that's crazy. I don't know. I mean, I don't know Canada lifestyle, but I thought it was more expensive. I remember, or at least when you go to stores out here and you're like, wow, it's way cheaper out here. Like you go to Lee's Liquor and everything's like way cheaper. So you don't know why you live here. Well, I know you weren't asked to be born out there, but yeah, I was just like, is it I don't know what other areas of Canada are better. Is there any kind of better weather areas of Canada, or is it just like crazy to like? I just want to check my amount of charge here. Oh, okay. You're working on moving to Vegas on the way. I know you really want to live out here. Is it very hard to move to the U.S.? Well, do you have to be U.S. citizens then if you just live here half the time? From Canada. Interesting. I don't get it because you see other people moving out here, no problem, like from other countries. I'm like, why are they being so hard on other countries? That's interesting. I don't know. No, we can live here. Okay, 6 months a year as Canadians. Okay, because transportation of goods and products is very expensive and distances are huge in Canada. Oh, okay. Interesting. Learning so many things. Yeah, because again, when I first met BBI, I thought they lived out here because they knew so much about the off the strip stuff. And I was like, well, oh, you live in Canada? Like, holy crap, you guys know Henderson area? Like, so it's kind of cool that you guys venture outside of the strip and find some cool stuff that's just local kind of stuff. So, and personally, as far as going to casinos, I do enjoy the local casinos. Easier to get into. Parking's always free. They cater to the locals. Like, I didn't realize Stations casinos, they do these 10 times multiplier things. It's only for locals. I thought it was for anybody, but it's only for locals. So I'm like, wow, okay. Our whole country has the same amount of population as California. Really? Wow. And from other countries, you can be a refugee and then it is easier for you. But normal immigrants from Canada have problems staying in the US. And then BBI is like, yes, we live all in Vegas on and off the strip in Henderson and Boulder City. Yeah. And I had to say the same. All right, Kevin. Well, thank you for joining my live. Appreciate that. Yeah, it does seem like certain countries have it easier just to cross the border and they're in. So I'm like, whatever. But I'm glad it's kind of cool that you can be here for 6 months and there's no question about it. So that's good to know. That's still a long time. Then you can always go home to Canada on the good weather. Well, how many months in Canada is there good weather? Or do you have more like, how often do you have snow? It seems like it's always snowing out there. Oh, you only have about 35 million in all of Canada. Okay. Are you doing anything special to celebrate 5K, meal out, etc.? I mean, I didn't really think about it. I just decided just to do a thank you, everybody, live stream and just drink some champs. I have this thing, like, I don't really like do big things for myself. But now I met my buddy that I hang out with a lot. She's all about celebrating people's big milestones, whatever. Like when I turned 50 last year. So when I went to Sedona, I'm like, I would have just been at home, just drinking a glass of Franzia and watching Housewives. I mean, that's just how I am. So it's new to me. So I just thought, no, not really. I think this is it. I'm just going to do a live stream and thank everybody and just continue doing what I'm doing. So, I mean, of course, a nice dinner is always nice, but I know lately, with everything being so damn expensive, I've been trying to not spend too much money because it's been kind of cutting into my savings account because everything's like crazy expensive right now. It's hopefully it'll mellow out. Like, geez Louise. Um, okay, mostly in Nebraska, it's bad weather. Okay, we're 3 months of nice weather a year, June, July, and August. Okay, wow. Some places there is snow all year round. I would say that in Ontario, from the end of October until March, it is cold, then colder, and then cold if you're lucky. Finally, spring arrives. That's Raphael saying that. And yes, just continue to be you and do what you like. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, like I know my vlogs don't always cover the most popular places, but sometimes we're just like, oh, let's go to a ramen place here. Oh, let's vlog it while we're at it. Because sometimes certain vloggers in the past, I would watch their stuff, even if their content, like they may not put off quality content. They don't have the best of cameras, whatever. But I just liked watching who it was doing it, and I liked their personality. So they could put out anything about anything, and I'd watch it just because I liked them. That goes for actors too. They could put out a really bad movie, but I'm like, I'm gonna watch it because I like that actor. So that's all I got to say about that. Oh, Sweet Tea Shelby is possibly thinking about moving to Vegas. Okay. Where are you originally from, Sweet Tea Shelby? Where would you be moving from? And you only live once, Tracy says. By the way, I have a backup in case I'm done with my champs. I have my wine, my white crack. So here we go. Oh, I haven't called it white crack in a long time, by the way. That's an old saying my brother used to say. It's like cheap wine, white crack. But that'd be called Franzia. Chrissy, I was just catching up on Real Housewives reunion shows I missed while in Vegas. Yeah. So, are you watching the Housewives of Beverly Hills? Because Kathy Hilton and Lisa Rinna. I think, is Lisa Rinna going to be cut out of the show? I think she's. I've been watching those. Just Andre. Or I think it's Andre. The cheapest champagne they have. Yeah. Okay. So, is this a live about Housewives? Because it could be. I could do live streams on. Oh my God, Bravo TV Live, everybody. I would love to do that because I watched this one guy, Andy, from the real Andy from Beverly Hills. He's like, girl, let me talk about blah, blah, blah. So I watch his stuff and he keeps me updated on all the gossip. And sometimes he just vlogs in his car. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter the content. The guy cracks me up. But I could have sworn, I thought Lisa Rinna was getting the canned from, I'm sure Kathy Hilton has a lot of clout that she can get rid of her because she's making her look bad. Do you really think Kathy Hilton said all the things she said at that party, and why was it not on camera? Like what is going on there? You can talk about anything you want. So you're like, okay, girl, let's talk about that then, because I want to know why Kathy Hilton, did she have enough clout to say, do not put this on film? Or like, does she own Bravo? Like, I'm just wondering, like, how is it not documented? But everyone was like, oh my God, she went crazy. I'm just wondering. I heard Lisa Rinna is gone, but who knows? She does cause drama. I know, so she's good for the show for that, right? Because you got to own it, girl. You got to own it. Chicago, we have 9 months of winter, cold weather, and 3 months of warm and hot weather. So, okay, so you're from Chicago. I know a lady at work that's from Chicago. That is what Andy Cohen said about Kathy Hilton. Oh, you mean because you think that because she has the kind of power thing, and Kathy probably does, but don't think she was as crazy as Lisa made her. I don't think so either, because I think Lisa likes to embellish on what really goes down. So, but I heard a rumor, okay? I'm not a big channel, so I don't think it's going to get back to Lisa Rinna. But is it Kyle Richards? Their other Kim Richards. I'm not a big fan of her, by the way, but I've seen them when Little House on the Prairie when they were little, like, cute kids. But she has some kind of secret on Lisa, and so the real Andy from Beverly Hills was saying that her husband does not like women. So like he has he has a gay relationship. So I'm like, is that true? Why are they married? Like, I'm trying to figure out what that whole thing is all about. Because I'm like, well, that's interesting because she freaked out when Kim says, I know, let me tell you about your husband. What's his name? I can't remember his name right now. At least I'm it must go. But yeah, I could have sworn. What's his name? Is it Hamilton? What's his name? Oh, you heard that too. Okay, so yeah, like he actually has a relationship, Harry Hamlin. Thank you. I'm like, what the fuck? Oops, I just said an F word. Um, so are they just like, is he closet and he doesn't want to come out maybe? And so they're just, you know, I don't know. So that freaked her out. Like, I don't know what happened, but she threw that like liquid wine or whatever it was on Kim's face. That was a long time ago. That was a couple things ago. But yeah, they just kind of fake it. Yeah. That's very interesting. So there's a lot of rumors. Like, I know they said something about Mauricio. This is Beverly Hills now. Yeah, it's still Beverly. I'm thinking we're talking about Orange County all of a sudden. I got to switch it. Mauricio and Dorit were having an affair, but I don't know if that's true either. I think they were addressing that. So maybe they don't. I don't know. But then they're saying other things about Mauricio lately. I don't know. It's that channel I watch. It's actually the real Andy from Beverly Hills, and then what's his name? Adam. Up and Adam. That's what it is. Up and Adam. Those two cover Bravo gossip, and it's like, oh, what's going to happen? So I start watching that stuff, and I'm like, oh, interesting. So yeah, they've been covering a lot of that lately. You know, what's with Lisa and her weird? Oh, well, actually, watch her on Instagram. I think I unfollowed her because she's kind of getting on my nerves. But what's with her and her weird dances that she does on Instagram? Is that a thing? I don't watch TikTok though, so I don't know about that. But she does these weird dances. I'm like, is that a? Why is it so popular? I wasn't understanding that situation. Is it just me and you, Tamara, now in my chat? Because everyone else is like, what? Does anybody else watch Bravo TV? Is it just me and Tamara? Oh, shit, and Sweet Tea Shelby. Is it just the three of us that watch this show? I'm trying to think of all the other gossip I heard. I'm trying to think of what's going on. Because, and do you think Erica Jane... Oh, are they a thing? Because they're weird. But Erica Jane, do you think she really is fully aware of what Tom Girardi did? Or is she... Do you think she did not know? Because apparently her name was on a lot of these businesses that the money would go to. So, I used to love Erica, but not so much. Yeah, me too. She's all right. I'm trying to think if I even like any of them anymore. Like, I watched the show. I'm like, who am I a fan of? Not really. I can't say. I mean, I used to like Lisa Vanderpump too. But then when she set up, what's her name? John Mellencamp's daughter. What's her name? Do you guys know? I forgot her name. She's got a podcast now. Teddy. Yeah, Teddy. And she set her up with that doggy gate thing, so stupid, puppy gate thing. And it just reminded me of my sister, because she would do that to me, set me up to be the bad guy, and then act like, what are you talking about? And they call it pearl clutching moments. We're like, what? I'm like, you set me up to do this, and now you're just running away like you had nothing to do with this. I'm like, so that's what she reminded me of, and I kind of lost respect for Lisa Vanderpump for that reason, but I will say, and I actually, I think I privated my vlogs on this, but I went to Pump and Sir, and I did vlog that, but I had my family in there, my brother, sister, his wife, and all that, so I'm like, I don't really want that in there anymore. And I don't think anybody watched it. I think it had very low views, so I don't think anybody really cared. But it was fun to go to the actual places that I would see on TV. Oh, you like my dark and dank shirt? Thank you. Yes, I guess I should make it my own thing. I will say, though, when I went to Sir, in that outside patio where Kristen told, I think it was Lisa or the other owner, to go suck her D-I-C-K. It was so small, that little area. I'm like, this is the little patio. Like, the whole thing was small. I'm like, and we went to the back. And me and my brother's wife were like, this is the place they go outside and smoke. And her friend was out there, and she doesn't watch shows. She goes, what is the big deal about this place? And me and her were like, oh my God, this is where they go. This is where all the stuff happens. It's like, it's a freaking alleyway. But it was all so small. The whole area was so small. The little bathroom that Stassi would hide her wine bottles back in the day, like all that stuff. I'm like, this is so like it's cute though. Like Lisa did a great job decorating all her stuff. So, oh yeah, I haven't gone to Paris location of Vanderpump either. I saw it though at Caesars. Oh, Paris. Wait, you want to go to Paris location? Oh, okay, okay. I didn't realize Paris also had a Vanderpump. I just went to the one. I saw the one at Caesars, right? Yeah, Caesars. It looks really cool. It looks very much like Pump, but Pump is outside with a little bit of inside. So, but it's really pretty. And I have been to both West Hollywood, such a scene and overrated. Yeah. Um, it's really like close to a lot of different kinds of bars there. So, yeah, a lot of places are smaller in person and on TV, like Pawn Star Shop. Yeah, Caesar's one is really good. Yeah, okay, that's good to know. I did like their goat cheese balls. I'm not gonna lie, Stassi, I can see why she loves those things. They are definitely delicious. So, and I think I had one of their famous pump cocktails. I actually did a cocktail pump, um, because my brother gets all weird if you don't do what they're known for. If I just want to do wine, I'm like, what do you call it? Orange County Boo-Foo. I don't know. He'd always make fun of people like that. So I'm like, okay. But I just know how I feel when I have a sugary drink. So I'm like, I guess I have to do one for the sake of the team here. But smashed it. Like Chrissy would appreciate. I like that. See, Tracy, she's just like, she knows how to promote. I'm just saying, that's pretty cool. I'm probably gonna end this live stream soon though, because it's been over an hour and I'm kind of getting hungry. So I woke up at 3:30 in the morning. So I normally eat dinner kind of early because I eat lunch early, like my lunch. And if I do the Vegas lunch is at 10:30. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm glad you had your important phone call is done. So that's good. Hopefully it was what you hoped it would be and more, sweet tea, shall we? But yeah, work. It's funny because they list your lunches because if we're all like in the middle of like dispensing and stuff, you gotta have coverage. And I used to joke like I got the Vegas lunch, and so Nellie, well, actually the lady she quit, but she was the lead for a while. She would say Vegas lunch on there, and people are like, "What the hell does that mean?" So, oh, what am I having to eat today? Tonight we haven't decided yet, so maybe you can give ideas. Well, I have just at work. They have these frozen little veggie lasagnas, which I just every time I'd see them, I'm like, I'm not really a lasagna fan, but that vegetable lasagna looks so freaking good. So I was gonna have that and a chopped Caesar salad. It's nothing big deal. So I don't always like to cook. I'm not a big cook person. Like I something easy, heat up a couple ingredients to mix up and mix, and I don't want to spend hours cooking. I've just never been that kind of person. So no, part of seldom. No, that's okay. Tamara, like. I know I posted it on my community, but I don't know if that everybody sees that. Oh, G loves lasagna. That's cool. You have pizza for dinner. Well, pizza's always good too. I wasn't sure, Tamara, if I was thinking, do I do a premiere live? I wasn't sure how to do that because I was going to start doing it. And then it went to like, go live. I'm like, no, I don't want to go live now. I just want to do a premiere live. So everyone can see the thumbnail like, oh, she's going to do a premiere. But I couldn't find how to do that. And I thought I saw people do it before. Because I remember one time I was going to do a premiere on my own video. And you're like, you kind of have to be there when that goes. Because you want to be part of the chat. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm glad you told me because I had no idea. So, oh, a ham in a slow cooker covered in brown sugar, honey, and pineapples. Damn. Mark, that sounds really good. Oh, no, it was for an existing video you want to chat with everyone about. Okay, so that's why I couldn't figure it out. Good to know. So I guess the only way to tell people you're going to go live is through the community, right? Community post. Because that's, or you just go and people are like, oh crap, Chrissy's online, I guess. So you can schedule though, or just go live. Okay. Impressive, yes. Well, speaking of dinner, because I am hungry, so I guess I'm gonna close out now, guys. But I appreciate chatting with you guys. How many people now? 19 of you guys. Yeah. I know half the time I'm looking at my computer because I'm reading half the chats because they'll disappear off my phone, and then I'm like, I got you right here. The whole time I can look back and read what you guys are saying without it disappearing. So, anywho, yes, good night, Tamara. And it was nice talking to everybody. Thank you again for supporting my channel. And it was fun. I'm finally at 5,000. So, can't wait to keep growing and growing my channel. So, what's the wine of the night? Well, Link D, I've got Shams here. And I got Franzia here. So, we got that, right? That's the wine of the night. That's the wine of every night. It's Franzia. I'm cheap. So, see ya, sweet tea, Shelby. And yeah, okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna, I guess, close out with that X button. I think gets me off the live. So, anyway, good night, Mark, and thank you again, Mark. And if I go live again, guys, I'll definitely post it on the community page. Give you guys a heads up so you guys have an idea. Like, whoa, she's going live again. So go and have some nice news. I need to. Tamara, don't stop smiling. That's cool. And oh, thank you, Tracy. Thanks for the awesome live stream. So, all right. Well, I will talk to you guys soon, I hope. But you'll definitely see some vlogs coming. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, Joe. You'll definitely see my usual vlogs come through. And then once in a while, I'll surprise you with a live stream. So I'm not going to tell you when. Just like I won't tell you when I'll do my when I'll do my Q&A. You just never know. But all right. I will see you guys soon. See you later. Bye, guys.